Good morning, 10%ers. This is Michael with Trading Escapes. You can find us at tradingescapes.com. It is Thursday, January 17th, 2019. We were back at it again. Had a big red day yesterday, but we did some things right. I don't know if we did anything wrong. We took two trades. We followed our plan. I looked at it yesterday, and I think the biggest thing that I found was trading into support on MU. We took a trade right here. We had that lower day of the previous day, so that's a little bit tough. But sometimes it will crack that support and become resistance. Sometimes it will bounce off of it and turn. Maybe we need to do a better job at looking at it and keeping it in mind while we're executing our trades. We're looking at MU and AMD again, our two beta names. Unfortunately, AMD has, it's the volatility of it's changed a little bit. The momentum, the range, it's looking a little different than what we've known, and that's probably because the market conditions are changing as well behind it. So we will execute our plan today. This is what we got going on for the rest of the week. We're looking at possibly, so if we have a green trade today, one green trade, we'll take another trade. If we have a red trade today first, we won't take any more trades, and we'll take one more trade tomorrow. It's the same situation. If we have a green trade tomorrow first, we may take another trade, or we may just stop right there. So we're really looking at a maximum of possibly, a couple winners, couple losers. We've kind of, I don't want to say we've overtraded, but we've put in a few trades this week. I think we're up to 8 trades right now. We like to stay around 10. So that's a trade today, trade tomorrow, but it depends on how they work out. So we'll see what happens in the course of things here. We got about 1 minute until the bell. Just go ahead and pause, and then we'll get right back at it. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. As always, first thing we're doing is just looking at levels to begin to mark off. A big pull down out of the gate on MU. And a little action to the downside. Stick that right there for now. Jump over, see what's happening. AMD's doing the same thing. SPY's breaking up. Probably see a turn out of both of these here in a second. The monitor situated here. Low of 33. SPY is still pulling up in the 1 minute. A little flash down there, no big deal. Got really nothing underneath this. Till right about there. 1981, 1921. Our trigger's below those points, so. SPY put a big wick to the top side, couldn't hold, and is putting in a red candle right now. Alright, we're just going to throw this on pause for a second and just wait until we get some action one direction or the other. Alright, we just had an alert set on MU. Pulling down to that trigger level. Same thing with AMD's getting a little bit closer. MU's closer though. Oh, 77 is our trigger. Just pulling back up a little bit. We'll set another alert here. Alert set at 82, 77 is our trigger on MU. Back over to AMD. We haven't hit our alert. Our trigger is down at the whole dollar of 19. SPY is green for the day so far. Just pushing up pretty good. Again, 77 is our trigger on MU. Back to AMD. Trigger is at the whole dollar of 19. Have a little push to the upside now, which is good. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see a pullback and continuation versus having to get in on the first pullback as we make a move to the down. So let's see what happens on this pullback here. Right now the market is up. So to take a short, we're basically trading against the market. Get something real quick. Still going, still going. Let's get back to AMD. Still pulling up as well. There, our low is 19. 57 is our trigger to the upside. We're going to change our alert 10 cents below that. MU. Put in a low at 80. 33.30 is our trigger to the upside. Lower this to about 8 cents below that. There we go. Still pushing up on the SPY. 8 minutes into the morning. On a 5-minute chart, the SPY is just completely green, no pullbacks, whatever. And 1-minute chart, we've had a couple relaxed red candles, but never really put in a new low. It's back on AMD. All right, putting in some sideways action here. Go ahead and put us on pause for a minute and wait for this stuff to play out. Looks like we're going to the downside. SPY's just been putting in a move to the downside, but we'll come back. And looks like possibly we have some failure here. We have this big push up, big wick up to the upside, big push to the upside. All right, MU just triggered an alert. It's getting ready to trigger. Just hit 77 to the downside. Okay, so we have trigger. See if we can put any sort of pullback in there. There we go, back up over 77. Ran past us. Back up to 77. See if we can't get some pullback on this. There we go. Okay, we got filled. Everybody's going mad. I don't know what happened to our stops, but filled at 78, stops in place at 88. Let's check AMD. AMD still hasn't had a trigger. AMD just triggered, or triggered an alert, I'm sorry. Still has to get down to 19. We're going to put another alert in place here. Oh, we need to put an alert in place that won't be triggered instantly. Okay, there we go. AMD still can't get there. There we go, a little push down on AMD now. And hit our alert. Alright, we're out of the MU trade for $120 profit. I hated to cut it short there, but we're putting in these candles to the downside. They're just not holding our level. We'll see what happens. It could have been a mistake. We're trading against the market a little bit again. Our entry on that was at excuse me, 78. We've got this level set up here on AMD at 02. I mean, basically it's a whole dollar is what's going on there. AMD just cracked that, barely. AMD pushing up, MU pushing up, gonna hit that 77 level again. Got a short in place here, looking to see if it fails. There we go. pushing up a little bit. Up to 80. There we go. That's what I want to see. Let's see, put a little strength in here. If it cracks back down again, then we'll get back in short. But let's see what it wants to do to the upside first. SPY is still moving up. Really like to see it go a little bit higher than that. All right, 83. Can we hit 87? Again, I'm looking for this to see if this is a pullback or not. Okay, we're hitting the 87 level. Just cracked it a little bit. Let's see if we pull back down into it. Coming up to the 20. SPY is still green. Just switch my chart on my other screen. AMD hasn't triggered. AMD's putting green moves in. AMD's currently at the 20, so is MU. Okay, we just made a pull through the 20. Looks like we're going the other direction. See what happens right here. Oh, big green candle, push up. Same thing, AMD's doing the same thing. I like that 02 level. See if we can't pull back down under it for a second though. SPY's putting in a big red candle. There we go, drop it on down, see it bounce off 95. SPY's just broke the 9s, headed towards the 20. Okay, 95, see if we bounce off 95. See if buyers come in. Okay, we're in at 02, 3302, 3,000 shares on MU. Take a look at AMD real quick. AMD relaxing at that 17 level. SPY is kind of flat at the 9. See if we can't get some pressure to the upside. Just pull back down through. Alright, I don't want it to crack 95. Need some buyers to come in, hold us up. Come on now. Push us back up. Back over to AMD. AMD's back up to 17. Order on the table, AMD at 26. Okay, in AMD at 26. holding our level on MU. Pull up, we're about to hit the 50. Broke through the 50. Broke it for a second, but didn't hold it. Okay, now we're pushing back through it. There we go. There we go. That was just an alert triggering for the upside. I'd love to hit target here, but we won't let this trade go red. We're following it very close. Predicting another bounce at 27. If we can push up through that, we may relax for a second. And we're out. All right, back to AMD. AMD's cracked the 50. We're gonna move our stop just below the 50 and let this trade play out. See what we got. See what we can make happen. Come on, push up on us. I'm trying to get up over that 42 level. Trying to crack 42. Oh, come on. All right, we're going to hold our stop right there at 34. And we're out of that trade. So all out, good day. We had 3 green trades. We're up 766 on MU and 160 on AMD. So 3 solid trades, 3 solid winners. That's going to do it for the day. Like I said, we were looking at maybe only taking 1 trade today, but we got in for a couple. So hope everybody's in the green. Hope everybody's in the 10%. Hope you're studying, learning. This is a long journey, right? We have so much we have so much left to learn that we don't even know what it is. We're just trying to piece it together, and if we piece it together, we're sharing it with you to hopefully help. Maybe it's just one little sliver of information that helps you, but that's what it's all about. It's the great thing about. I'm not a huge social media fan, I'll be honest with you. I have other things to do in my life. But one of the things that it really does, besides awareness about issues, is there is so much information. You can learn so many things nowadays. It's really unbelievable. So I've told you guys this in the past. My background, where I come from, is cybersecurity. I mean, 20 years ago when you did this, you were going to Books A Million and buying books, right? Maybe you could find a couple little things here and there on the internet. You can go on YouTube now, spend 6 months, and hell, you practically have a degree if you do it right. And the same thing with trading. You just have to put the time in. So, hope everybody's in the green. I'll talk to you tomorrow, 10%ers, and have a good one.